Boston 311, the city's 24-hour constituent call center. Please hold, and your call will be answered momentarily.
Going up.
Hi, Boston 311. How can I help you?
Yes, I got a concern. I want to make a report to the mayor's office about, because seeing that she is the highest official of the city of Boston.
What kind of complaint?
I have a citizen complaint about the Boston Police Department, and I want to make it addressed to the mayor since she is the highest ranking official in the city of Boston.
Okay, what kind of complaint is, what is the number?
I found numerous police officers on district, I believe it's E18 or E13, that do not have body-worn body cameras. Supervisors mainly. And that's a problem with the city of Boston.
They don't have a supervisor's name?
Well, any supervisor that responded to that lake where the car went into the pond in Jamaica Plain did not have a body cam, and they said they will not issue one, and I find that very concerning. And one of them made a statement, yeah.
Okay.
And I want immediate answers from the mayor herself. And so this is going to be documented. Just so you know, this call is being recorded, and I do expect.
Oh, you can't record.
You are a public official.
I'm a public employee, but if you're recording this call, I'm going to end it. Our calls are not supposed to be recorded.
Well, I'm letting you know the call is being recorded to be documented. See that? They hung up. See, public officials don't want to be held accountable. We'll call back and make a complaint again. See that they refuse to. They refuse to take your call. See that? There's no transparency in the city of Boston.
Calling Boston 311, the city's 24-hour constituent call center. Please hold, and your call will be answered momentarily.
See, that means I might have to come down there physically in person to make a physical complaint. The city of Boston doesn't like transparency in the city of Boston. I'm not too sure what's going on there. They just... That's weird.
Engine 49, ladder 28, a motor vehicle accident, Neponset Valley Parkway, and Truman Parkway.
Let's try this again.
Engine 49, ladder 28, a motor vehicle accident, Neponset Valley Parkway, and Truman Parkway. Hyde Park, nearest box 3856, Extension House 49, 2259.
Thank you for calling Boston 311, the city's 24-hour constituent call center. Please hold, and your call will be answered momentarily.
Hi, Boston 311. How can I help you?
Yes, I would like to make a complaint to the mayor
What kind of complaint?
about the Boston Police Department not having body-worn cameras.
Is this call being recorded?
You're a public official.
I am, but I'm not giving you consent to record this call, or calls cannot be recorded.
Why would you not want transparency in the city of Boston? See that? Why would you not want transparency in the city of Boston? Because that's why you have to document what the city officials do. Now this time I'm going to ask to speak to the supervisor.
24-hour constituent call center. Please hold, and your call will be answered momentarily.
That's why we document what goes on in the
Boston
city.
301, how may I help you?
Yes, can I speak to a supervisor, please?
There's none on duty right now.
What is your name?
Say it again?
What is your name?
Sir, are you recording this call?
Ma'am, what is your name? You have to identify yourself as a public official.
Are you recording this call?
Ma'am, what is your name? You know.
Can you answer the question first? If you don't answer, I'm gonna hang up.
See, you don't. So, you know what? That
Take
shows.
care. Take care.
That shows that the city of Boston does not like transparency. See that? They do not like transparency. They refuse to take a call. See that? Now, if you don't document it, how would you know it was ever made? They lose their records all the time, so you can't keep. You got to keep your own records. The city of Boston loses records left and right. You have to. You have a right to. Hello.
Hello?
Hello. How can I help you?
Hi.
Hi.
Thanks for calling.
I would like to make a complaint. Hello.
Hello, I can hear your background, so I don't know if you're talking to me or someone
Yes.
else.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. I would like to make a complaint and address it to the mayor.
Sure.
Okay. I noticed numerous sergeants and officers in E13 or E18 not having body-worn cameras, and that's a concern, a very, very deep concern. So I want this to be addressed to the mayor herself and see what her take is on that.
Okay, you would like them to wear body cams.
Well, they supposed to already have body cams. The pilot program is over. And I got 2 supervisors telling me they were never issued any body cams at all. And I find it very concerning that they're addressing the public without having body cams on. For their safety and the civilian safety, you know, they should have body-worn cameras.
Okay.
And let the mayor know that Mr. Porter, Nezza Porter, is very concerned about that. I'm expecting a phone call or something within 24 hours. She should at least call me back.
That's not how it works, sir. She's not gonna call you back. If you would like to speak to her, you can schedule an appointment with the scheduling office that knows her schedule, and they will have you sit with her.
Okay, so I got a question for you.
Yeah.
If a police officer engages into the public and something happens, how would we know if the police officer is telling the truth or not if he does not have a body cam on?
I don't know. I don't work with the police directly, so I've never encountered issues regarding that.
Have you heard of
But I
police
think
officers telling lies before?
I mean, everybody lies, so
Correct.
you know, a judge, and they might have a judge decide who or what scenario sounds more realistic. I don't know.
Okay, I know you don't have the answers for this, but we're in 2022. The police department
Correct.
has a large budget, a very, very large budget. I don't know. I don't know if you know the exact numbers, but it's a very large budget. Now, out of that large budget, they could at least afford some body-worn cameras for officer protection as well as civilian protection. And I'm trying to figure out why in 2022, with all the money that the Boston police officers have, that I find that officers in E13 or E18 not wearing body cams at this time.
I don't know, but like I said, you can call in normal business hours, which are 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Okay.
And the scheduling office.
Okay,
And it can help you.
Gotcha. So right now, what I want to do is I want to put a 311 complaint in. So can you put that?
Yeah.
In? Thank you.
I did put that in for you.
And can I get the what do you call it? The number, the reference number. Sorry about that.
One moment. Actually, I didn't make it like a complaint to a specific department. So these are just concerns that we put on an inquiry form.
Yeah.
311.
Uh-huh.
And pass it to our managers.
But see, I want to have I understand what you're saying, but I want to have a reference number so I can track that it was documented. A record of it, correct. Public record. Because me just saying that I called you and you put it in will be, it's hearsay. But if I have a reference number, then I can say, well, this is a reference number we can go back and do a follow-up on. Make sense?
No, I know. I was just trying to see it. Because if I'm not sending it directly to that department,
Right.
do you know what I'm saying? Or
You're making it as a general complaint.
right.
Gotcha. I understand. So you put it as a general complaint. Whoever gets that general complaint should have some feedback on it. Well, if it goes to the proper authorities.
Right, but so what we usually do, say you have an issue with the stoplight, I send that issue over to Public Works.
Right.
So they're the one that deals with that department. Because it's general, it's just going to my 311 manager that works with the mayor's office. So they can see the list of complaints
Gotcha.
that
Yeah.
we're creating. But because it's not going to a specific person,
Well, I do.
like Public Works.
Right, but I do want to address it to a particular person. It'd be directed to the mayor, because she's the one.
No, but that's what I'm explaining to you. These don't go directly to the mayor. She's not sitting there reading all of the complaints that the civilians have.
Right. Does she have a secretary or?
Right. So that's the person I was referring to. You call tomorrow, the scheduling office. They're the one who actually knows her schedule, see all of the back end of everything. That could have you speak to her.
No, it's funny you said that.
Give you a call back.
You know what? It's funny you said that, because when I went down there in person, I spoke to the mayor's secretary directly, and she told me herself that she didn't know the mayor's schedule, and I find that kind of hard to believe that the secretary of the mayor did not know.
She probably just didn't want to tell you, but she knows.
Right. Trust me, I know, but I mean, that's the kind of runaround I get in the city of Boston. So, and I might have to come down.
You called her, or you went in person?
I went down there physically in person.
Yeah, so that's because you have to have an appointment. They don't just let anybody in just like that. Like, you have to have an appointment.
Gotcha.
And things have to be set up, background checks to make sure you're not going to hurt her, or, things of that sort.
Yeah, I don't think no one wants to hurt. Well, I can't say that, but I don't want to hurt.
People do.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you do got sick-minded people out there.
Exactly. So, that's why they do that during business hours, where they can speak to you a little bit over the phone, get your mindset to see what your intent is, and then
right. Well,
they'll follow up.
Well, that's kind of weird, because Dan Ray on WBZ, he offered her to come to his talk show, and she kind of shot him down like twice. So I don't know if she ever's gonna come to speak on. Now, Dan Ray's not a criminal; he's a lawyer, by the way, and I don't see why she would not want to talk to Dan Ray.
I have no idea.
I'm gonna call Dan Ray and find out why. I don't know. I'll talk with Dan Ray and see what he has to say. All right, so you put that in. Do I have a reference number off of that?
No, I told you because it's going in the general, but let me see.
Oh, okay.
I can
Yeah.
have my manager call me back.
Sure, you can do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can give me a call back, and I can give them some more input, or we can share ideas, or whatever how I want to do it. Just tell them, everybody should know who I am by now, Mr. Porter.
Okay, Mr. Porter.
Well, if they don't know me, they know my mother, and I'm gonna follow her footsteps. I might make bigger footsteps than hers, though.
Okay.
And I will try to do a follow-up tomorrow and the next days after that as well.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, so I have a number for you.
Uh-huh.
It is 101
101
0043
0043
40
40
40884.
40884. Okay, thank you. I appreciate your help.
You're welcome.
You have a great day. Take care.
You as well.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.